Reach for the speed, reach for the whistle, go where the rail may run. Reach for the words, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining climb station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you.
Thomas and Friends, Wooden Railway Originals, Episode 18, Shunting Engines. For the past few days of working in the yards with Duck, Donald had been shunting freight cars. So was Douglas. Then Duck spoke to Donald and Douglas.
"You're doing a great job shunting here in the yard. Maybe Sir Topham Hatt would let you pull trains."
"Well," said Douglas, "I'd hope he'd do that." "Yes," said Douglas, "it would be much better than shunting in the yard."
"Well, I hope so," said Duck.
The next morning Sir Topham Hatt arrived.
"Good morning, Donald and Douglas,"
Sir Topham Hatt said.
"Now today, I need you two to pull a train. Both of you to pull trains."
"Oh, goody," said Donald. "Yes," said Douglas.
"Now, they will be both waiting at Knapford, and shall both be delivered here, to the works. Now, off you go,"
Sir Topham Hatt said. And Donald and Douglas left the yard. Then Donald and Douglas arrived at Knapford and coupled up to their trains. Just then, Duck arrived, right beside Donald and Douglas.
"Hello, twins," Duck said.
"Hello, Duck," the twins said. Then Holly pulled up with her passengers. "Oh, hello," she said. "You must be Donald and Douglas."
"Why, hello there," Douglas said.
"Hello," Donald said. "I'm Holly," Holly said.
"Well, we better be going then, Dougie," Donald said.
"Nice meeting you, Holly." And the twins rushed away quickly to get to the works to deliver their goods. The twins sped around the island. They did not want to be late for their first job. Then Douglas slowed down. He looked over to see a green engine and a siding.
"Hello there, I'm Douglas." "Hello, Douglas. I'm Henry. Now, don't mind me. I've just broken down, that's all."
"Oh, I can help you to the works," Douglas said.
"No, I just think my firebox is spoiled.
But you can take me to the works anyway," Henry said.
"Okay,"
said Douglas. So Sir Douglas arranged that he would be coupled up in front of Henry, and that his cars would be coupled up behind.
"Well, Henry, let's go,"
said Douglas. "I do not want to be late for my first job," Douglas said.
"Well, I'm sorry if it's troubling you," Henry said.
"That's okay," Douglas said. "What are friends for?" And he sped off so he would not be late. Douglas was speeding along the line with Henry. Up ahead, Douglas could see the back of Donald's train.
"Well, let's go, Henry," Douglas said.
And he went faster down the track. He was flying. And soon he raced by Donald.
"Whoa!"
Donald said. And Douglas arrived first at Then Douglas and Henry waited for Donald to come in with his train. He said. And Sir Topham Hatt arrived. "Well," Sir Topham Hatt said, "it looks like you two had fun today." "Yes, sir," said Donald. "Yes, sir," said Douglas. "And I see, Douglas, that you have brought in Henry to the works." "What's the matter, Henry?" Sir Topham Hatt said. "Well," said Henry, "I think my firebox is the problem." "Well, we will clean out your firebox and put in some new Welsh coal immediately," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Thank you, sir," Henry said. "And Douglas," Sir Topham Hatt said, walking over to him, "as your reward for delivering your goods here to the works on time, you have been rewarded with picking up visitors from the docks tomorrow morning." Sir Topham Hatt said. "Hooray!" said Douglas. "Thank you, sir," Douglas said. That night at the sheds, Donald and Douglas were introduced to all the other engines. "Well, Donald and Douglas, how did your days go today?" "Well," said Douglas, "we had to take some goods to the works." "Yes, we did," Douglas said. "And I was broken down, and Douglas brought me to the works with him," Henry said. "And I got to the works first," Douglas said. "And tomorrow I will get to pull tourists around the island that arrive at random docks," Douglas said. "Well, I hope you had a great time." "Yes," said Holly. Then all the engines decided to get rest